alkenes and alkynes. Now, before we start, if you want, pause the video and go through the objectives that are required for this lesson. Okay, now these are the objectives that are required for the lesson. Let's start with the first thing you need to know. Okay, draw the structure of butene. Now, before we start, I want to remind you that hydrocarbons are three types: alkanes and alkenes and alkynes. Okay, alkanes have single bonds, alkenes have double bonds, and alkynes have triple bonds. Okay, also I want to remind you that one carbon is given the prefix meth, 2 carbons is eth, 3 carbons is prop, 4 is but, 5 is pent, 6 is hex, and 7 is hept. These, you should memorize these, or else you will not be able to do the exam. Now, when I say butene, but means 4 carbons, and en means a double bond. So how will I draw it? I will draw it simply by drawing 4 carbons. Now, one of the bonds will be double. I can put this one as double bond. Okay, now this one needs 2 H's, here 1 H, 2 H's, and 3 H's. Now, the formula of this is C4H8. Now I can draw butene in a different way. I can put my double bond here in the middle. Okay, so the structure will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and the double bond will be here. Now CH3, CH, CH, CH3. Now again, the formula is C4H8. Now, how can I differentiate between this one and this one? This one, the double bond is at carbon number 1. And for this one, the double bond is at carbon number 2. Okay, this is 1, this is 2. My double bond is at carbon number 2. So I will call this one 1-butene. Okay, but means 4 carbons. En means double bond. Means the double bond is at carbon number 1. Now, what do you think I will call this one? I will call it 2-butene. Okay, now somebody will say for me, Miss, why we don't do 3-butene, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and I put my double bond here. I say this is not a new structure because this is again 1-butene. If I count from this side, this is 1-butene. So this is not a new structure. I can do butene as 1-butene or as 2-butene. We will come to this part in details when we do lesson 4, inshallah. Okay, now how do I draw 2,2-dimethyl pentane? Usually we start with the parent, pent. What is pent? Pent means 5 carbon atoms, so I will draw 5 carbon atoms. Now, ane means alkane, means single bonds. Now I have branches at carbon number 2 and again at carbon number 2. I can say this is 1, this is 2, or I can say 1, 2. Both of them are correct, okay? I will say 2 and 2. Now, my branches are di, yani both of them are the same. Meth means 1 carbon. So I have here a 1 carbon branch and a 1 carbon branch. Now this is CH3. This one doesn't need H's because it already has 4 bonds. This one is CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3, and CH3. Now, when I want to make the molecular formula, how many C's do I have? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Don't forget to count the branches also. H is 16. Now, pentyne. What is the meaning of pent? Pent means 5 carbons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And wine means alkyne, means there is a triple bond. Now, I can do my triple bond here, or I can do my triple bond here. Okay. If I do my triple bond here, this again will be 2 pentyne. If I do it here, again, it will be 1 pentyne. So I can do this in 2 different ways. Now I have H, this one no H's, this one is H2, H2, H3, and the formula is C5H, 3 plus 2, 5, and 2, 7, and 1, 8. Okay, similarly here, H3, this one no need, this one 2, this one needs a 3, C5H8. لاحظوا إنه both of them have the same formula, but they have different structures. What do I call this? بما إنه the triple bond is at carbon number 1, I call this compound 1-pentyne. Okay, what do I call this? My triple bond is at carbon number 2. So I will say this is called 2-pentyne. Okay, as I said, if you put it here, new structure, this will be 2 because we count from here 1, 2. So this is 2, similar to this one. As if we took this one and flipped it. If I put it here, it will be again 1-pentyne. Okay, now cyclobutane. What is the meaning of cyclo? Cyclo means closed shape. Okay, but means 4 carbons and ane means single bonds. So I have 4 carbons, single bond, cyclic shape. So the shape will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I want to tell you something. Be careful for this. If you do this and then you put CH2, 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 this will be assumed as if you have branches at the corners. So this is not correct. Okay, you can either do your cyclic shape as square and that's it. Or if you want to put the C's, you can put CH2 bond CH2 and then bond CH2 and then bond CH2 and then bond. Okay, this one is okay, this one is okay. But if you confuse this one with this one, it will not be correct. Okay, so this is called cyclobutane. Now the formula is C4H8. Type. Now let's do this. Classify this into alkane, alkene, and alkyne. Okay, what is the formula of alkane? Now, as you know well, alkane is CnH2n plus 2. Alkene is CnH2n. Alkyne is CnH2n minus 2. Type. How will I know if this is alkene? Here n is 1. Okay, this one is 2 times n plus 2. 2 times 1 is 2 plus 2 is 4, so this one is alkane. C2H4. لاحظوا here n is 2, 4 is double the 2. So this one is alkene. C3H4. Okay, n is equal to 3. 3 times 2 is 6. So this one is 6 minus 2. So it's an alkyne. C3H8. Okay, n is the 3. Put 3. 2 times the 3, 6 plus 2, 8. So this is ane. Okay, 5 to 12. This is also ane. 6 to 10. 6. 2 times 6 is 12. 12 minus 2 is 10. So this is wine. C2H2. Again, 2. يعني simply, if you see the H is double the C, so this is alkene. 2 double 4. Okay. 3 double 6. So this is alkene. If you see the H is double the C plus 2, so this is alkane. If you see it, it's double the C and minus 2, like here C and 2. Put 2 times 2, 4 minus 2, this is 2, so this is 1. Okay? Yeah, another question. Draw the structure of butene. But means 4 carbons. En means there is a double bond. 1, 2, 3, 4. And as we said previously, we can make it like this or like this. Don't forget to put your H's. Now, number 2. Okay. Now, when I say 1 butene, means I want my double bond to be at carbon number 1. So this is the correct structure. Okay. Sorry, no need to write this one. When I say 2-pentyne, شو يعني 2-pentyne؟ أول شيء pent يعني 5 carbons, wine means triple bond, and 2 means my triple bond is at the second carbon. So I will do 5 carbons. Triple bond على carbon second. I can say either this one is the second or this one is the second. Now this CH3, no need, CH2, CH3. Now the formula is C5H8. لاحظوا إنه ال 8 هي 5 times 2 minus 2. So this is alkyne. Now 2 hexene. Hex means 6 carbons. En means double bond. And number 2 means my double bond is at the second carbon. So I will say 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. هلا في double bond على second carbon. 1, 2. My double bond is here. Now this is H3. This is H2. H2, H3. Now the formula is C6H12. Okay? طيب. So first thing I want you to understand that you have to specify the location of the double bond or the location of the triple bond. هلا لما نحن نقول butane I can say simply butane لأنه butane ما فيها double bonds, so I don't have to write a number. All the bonds are single. Okay? CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3. But when I say pentyne, I have to tell where is my triple bond? It is at carbon number 2. Where is my double bond? At carbon number 1. Where is my double bond? Again at carbon number 2. Okay? So is a phi double or triple? You have to put a number to tell where is the location. Yalla, now we will start with the branched alkene. Okay, now this is hexene. Hexene means alkene, and alkene means there is a double bond. Where is my double bond? At carbon number 3. Okay, this 3 represents this. Now شو يعني hex? Hex يعني 6 carbons. Again I will draw 1 2 3 4 5 6. انتبهوا ما راح احط ال H's now. I need to finish the double bond and I need to finish the branches. At the end, I will put my double bond. Okay, now where is my double bond? At the third carbon. 1, 2, 3. This is my double bond. Okay, or you can say 1, 2, 3. The double bond will be the same from this side. Now I have branches. Where are my branches? Okay, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6. Okay, my branches are at 2. And again at 2, so I'll put it up, and at 4. What are my branches? Tri means 3, meth means 1 carbon. So I have 3 carbons, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now I will put my H's. So I will need here 3 H's, here no H's, here 3 H's, because here we have only 1 bond. This C have only 1 bond, so 3 H's. This C have 3 bonds, 1 H. This C have 1, 2, 3, 4, so no need. 3, 2, 3. Now, if I want to write the formula, it will be C, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the H's will be 18. Okay, اتذكروا إنه الألكين, the general rule is CnH2n. So if N is 9, H2n will be 18. Okay, yeah, now pause the video and try to draw this structure and then check with me. Okay, so this is the double bond is at carbon number 1 and the branches are at 2 and 3. This is CH2. This one does not need, this one 3, this one needs H, this one needs the 3, and this one needs the 3. So the formula will be C6H, 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. This is 12. Okay, again I will say this is an alkene. This is actually a branched alkene. Okay, and the formula will be CnH2n. Okay, pause the video and do the structure. Okay, again another structure. Okay, when I say S تذكروا إنه هي 2 carbons. Okay, so 1, 2. مش تحطوا 1 down, 1 above. This will not be correct because this will be methyl, methyl. Okay, so both of them will be down. Now I will say CH3, CH2. This one no need. This one CH2, CH3, CH2. Okay, so this is the structure and the formula will be C6H12. Okay, now this is another question. The structural formula of the compound. لاحظوا, if you see this compound is confusing for you, the best thing for you to do is to do it condensed. We will start from this end. What do we have here? We have here CH3. Okay, and then what do we have here? We have here CH2. Okay, and then here CH. Okay, and then here we have this branch CH2, CH3. Okay, and then here CH2, and this one is CH, and double bond CH2. Okay, now this is easier for you to name. Now this one will be the parent chain, okay, and this one will be the branch. Okay, this one will be the branch. Now the first thing is compound X, an alkane or alkyne. طبعا it is an alkane. Why? Because it has a double bond. What is the IUPAC name? IUPAC name is the name that we do usually. We name the parent. What is the name of the parent? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 6 we say hex. Now we have a double bond. So do I choose an or in or wine? Double bond means in. Now where is my double bond? My double bond is at the first carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So at carbon number 1 I have hexene. Is there a branch? Yes. Where is my branch? My branch is at carbon number 4. What is my branch? 2 carbons means S and I put Y. Now one very common mistake that students do, they say, this is one hexene and the branch is at carbon number 3 because I'm counting from this side. Now I want to tell you that this is wrong. Why? Because if you start counting from here for the double bond, you continue from the same side for all the branches. يعني حتى لو في branch هون, I will say my branch is at 5. Okay? This one at 4. مش بالدبل bond we count from the one side and then for the branch we count from the other side. Okay? دائما خلوا priority للدبل bond أو للtriple bond. فالدبل bond is at carbon number 1, then I say my branch is at carbon number 4. I cannot say that this is 1 and this is again 1, 2, 3 at carbon number 3. Okay, so be careful for this point. Now let's do another question. Now, another thing I would like to point it out for you here, if we have the structure, لاحظوا إنه this is not linear. They shifted this one down. Simply take this one and get it up, CH3. Okay, instead of getting it down, shift it up. So what is the structure now? The structure is CH3 and then C, double bond CH and then CH3, and here there is a branch of CH3. Okay, now it is very simple to name. What is this parent chain? Now the name of this parent chain نبدأ بعدد الكربons 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a bute. Do I say in or ein, in or wine or ein? Double bond means in. Now where is my double bond at carbon number 1, 2? Okay, or I can say 1, 2. Actually, if I say 1, 2 from this side, this will be less for the branch. Okay, so I will say my double bond is at carbon number 2. Now في branch, yes, where is my branch? Also at carbon number 2. What is the name of this? This is methyl. Okay, done. Similarly, this one. Take this one, instead of getting it down, shift it. No, you take it and you pull it up. Okay, take this one and move it above. So what does the structure become? It becomes CH3, CH2. Okay, and then C and then double bond CH2. وهنا عندنا branch عبارة عن CH2, CH3. Okay, هلا البيرنت chain is this one. طبعا البيرنت chain هي عبارة عن alkene. هذا اسمه branched alkene. Okay, how many carbons do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 يعني bute. Double bond يعني in. Where is my double bond? At carbon number 1. ما حدا يقول لي 1, 2, 3, 4. بدنا نختار less. Okay, at carbon number 1 I have double bond. At carbon number 2, what is this? This is ethyl. Okay, طيب هلا similarly the cyclic shape. متذكرين السايكليك بس انتبهوا هون في عندي cyclic مع double bond. What is the name of this? Okay, هاي البيرنت. I will call it cyclo 5 carbons 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is cyclopentene. Okay, my double bond is at 1 and this is 2. So I will say 2 methyl, or also I can say this is 1 and this is 2 because in cyclic we don't have ends. 1 methyl هاي at carbon number 1 cyclopentene. Okay. طيب now here طبعا الدبل bond will be at carbon number 1. This is 2. This is 3. Okay. First I will name this one. هذا اسمه cyclo. 4 carbons 1 2 3 4 is bute. وفي bond double يعني in. في branch at carbon number 3 and this is methyl. دائما خلوا الدبل بوند يا رقم 1 يا رقم 2. اوكي دائما الدبل بوند خلوه 1 او 2 حسب البرانش مين اقرب للبرانش. اوكي طيب now another one. I want you to know the structure. Okay this is the parent. Okay we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay so this is hept. في الدبل بوند يعني in. الدبل بوند وين موجود على كربون نمبر 3. طب خليني اشوف لو انا عملت نمبرينج من هذا السايد. The double bond where will it be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. بهاي الحالة بيكون الدبل بوند على كربون نمبر 4. اوكي وانا قلت لكم انه choose the less numbers. So which one is better to have the double bond at carbon number 3 ولا 4؟ طبعا 3. So I will not use this. اوكي طيب now do I have a branch? Yes. Where is my branch? At carbon number 5 and my branch is methyl. Okay another one. Now we will start with the uses of alkanes. This one you should memorize it. Alkanes are used in paints and wax. Alkenes they are used in manufacture of bags and ropes. And alkynes they are used for welding. Welding يعني الحام. Okay these three things should be memorized. And now we will do the properties. Okay في some properties are common for all of them. مثلا alkanes are non-polar, alkenes also non-polar, alkynes are non-polar. Insoluble in water, insoluble in water, insoluble in water. Okay they have low melting point. They have low melting point بس الالكين شوي أكتر من الالكين. وهدول they have low melting point بس شوي أعلى من الالكين والالكاينز. اوكي يعني all of them are non-polar, all of them are insoluble. هلا all of them have low melting points بس مين اقل وحده؟ الالكينز. شوي صغيره more than it الكين وشوي more than it alkyne. اوكي طيب هلا هاي activity غير. هون unreactive هون more reactive وهون more I can say most reactive. Okay I can say the alkynes are the most reactive. Why the reason they are most reactive؟ وجود التريبل bond. هون I can say medium reactivity. okay بسبب الدبل bond. هن I can say non-reactive بسبب وجود السنجل bond. okay إذا agreed all of them are non-polar, all of them are insoluble in water. هلا الميلتينج بوينت الالكاينز اعلى شوي من الالكينز والالكينز اكثر شوي من الالكينز. الرياكتيفيتي برضه الالكاينز اكثر الالكينز اقل والالكينز are the least. okay let me show you a question. ممكن يجيكم بالامتحان C2H6 C2H4 C2H2. okay which one of them is non-polar? which one of them is insoluble in water? okay which one of them is the most reactive? which one of them have the highest melting point أو boiling point? okay طيب نبدأ أول شيء we need to know which one is alkane, which one is alkene, which one is alkyne. C2H6. okay this is CnH 2n plus 2 so this is alkane. C2H4 this is CnH 2n so this is en. C2H2 this is CnH 2n minus 2 so this is wine. Non-polar all of them. insoluble in water all of them. more reactive قلنا الwine لأنه فيها triple bond so I will say C2H2. highest melting point أو boiling point برضه C2H2. إذا الwine دائما أكثر reactive وأكثر boiling point. الإين أقل reactive وأقل boiling point والإين least reactive least boiling point. polarity all of them non-polar, all of them insoluble in water. okay please احفظوا الuses. هدول paints and wax. هدول ropes and bags. وهدول بالwelding. Okay, يلا, we are done with lesson 3. Hopefully it was beneficial for you. See you again in lesson 4.